then if it was just a little dust, just a whirlwind, we used to run and jump in them to see if we could stop them. You know, we'd see the little dust devil coming like that, and we'd go ahead and throw our arms out and try to stop stop the dust. And where the fences were, on the fields and around the garden and places, the dirt piled up to my head in lots of places. So there's a little hill there in place of just a wire fence. There'd been weeds in it, and the dust had gathered in it, and the was a little hill. So we would get that was our fence to the garden after a while, because the fence was in the hill, and they they moved the garden 2 or 3 times to get it away from the blow dirt, because it wasn't good for planting. Mom didn't think so, and Daddy would move the garden, and it wouldn't be very long till that hill come back up over that dust thing. made little fences. I remember getting up on top of the hill and singing, "On Blueberry Hill." didn't know the song or anything, but we heard it on the radio. Our radio, we used the car battery. We just took the battery out of the car and brought it in the house and set it down, and you could have a radio. So you didn't have it but just for special things, and usually everybody that was around got there in there to listen to the radio, and Grand Ole Opry was fun, and things like that. We didn't have much entertainment. I had one brother that strummed the guitar. We thought he was a musician from the top, not, but he just strummed it, just kind of kept time with it, but we loved to hear him. We didn't have much music. Neil's family always had a piano. He said during the height of the dust storms, they carried that piano with them. They didn't even own a home. and every one of the kids learned to play the piano.
So, last question.
Okay.
What did you like the most about the Dust Bowl, and what did you not like?
No, I didn't like to have to get out in it, but I did like it because when it was all the family came and got together, and with me having 3 big brothers, and I was of a mischievous nature. They could just torture me, and they didn't bother Bess or Leola because they were more dignified. But they would tease me and play tricks on me and everything. And I liked that. I liked the fact that it brought us all home, at the same time. But I guess I didn't really think of it as at being that, but in thinking of it later, I thought, well, we did spend a lot of time in a little bitty old house with all of us sitting like that on the floor.
Now that was before this house, right?
Oh, yeah. It was back behind the barns, and it was a 3-bedroom, but they were not what you'd call bedrooms. Well, 2 of them were. The house was the living room and the kitchen, shot like that. Then up here there was a bedroom and a bedroom, and then on the back of that bedroom there was the kitchen, and it was a lean-to, and on the back of this bedroom there was a bedroom for the boys.
Did you have indoor plumbing?
Are you kidding?
They
We didn't have
any
indoor
water
plumbing.
in the house.
We didn't have indoor plumbing. We had lots of little chicken houses, and it nearly always would blow our toilets away. Dad would build a little hut for our toilet, and it'd just blow it away. So
So there's several holes in the ground out there.
have been,
have been holes in the ground out there, which was your toilets?
yeah.
Now we better be careful where we walk.
Well, it'd be, I guess 6 feet under by now. But the house was right behind,
And there wasn't any odor control, right?
no, but it wasn't any odor because it was out in the open. The wind, since you mentioned that, and the boys, when they milked the cows, they'd feed the kitties. They'd squirt, the cat'd be over there, and they'd squirt in that cat's mouth, squirt milk on him for him, you know. Or if you happened to be walking by, like me, they'd squirt my feet with the cow milk.
Okay, so to close it up, say your name, and then say your age, and then say that's my story of the Dust Bowl.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, my name was Zola Pearl Fogg at that time, and what else?
Oh, your age.
Oh yeah, and I was born in 1924, so at that time I was 5, 6 to 8, something like that, and we never, everything was manual. We just had one, maybe sometime like a storybook or something. The teacher would have one. We we couldn't read a storybook. We had arithmetic books and history book and English, but we didn't have any way of having a storybook. So the teacher would read stories to us and things. You could go to Amarillo and get it to the library.
That's your story as best as you can remember, right?
That is as best as I can remember. Now, you ask me tomorrow, and I might think of something else. But this is the main things, because when you get older, your memory does kind of work that way. Now, what'd you say your name was?
Oh, I forgot it.
So that's your story of the Dust Bowl. He wanted you to say that.
That's my story as I saw the Dust Bowl.